I need a skill to pay the bills. Hello, I'm David Lovins, and I'm at Rock Park in Sparks, Nevada. And it's a nice warm day, and I slept for the last 2 days. I called the temp agency, and they didn't have any work for me. So I was ready and willing to go to work. But if they don't have any work for me, what am I supposed to do? So I have to take matters into my own hands at this point. I can't live like this. I can't rely on other people. They are letting me down. So there's Integrity Staffing down the road. Maybe I'll give them a call. The only job they had previously, well, it was an audition. Well, it's complicated, but it was for a spice factory. And I met a guy who used to work there for 4 years. And he just said it was terrible, and they didn't give him a raise after 4 years, so he quit. And it was a hard job. And it was dangerous with all the spices in the air. I wanted to make this video because I think the name of the channel is Mystic Manor. And this guy does some great AI videos about Alice in Wonderland, Through the Looking Glass, The Wizard of Oz, and I haven't seen the one on Pinocchio yet. I actually read that book a year ago. I came upon it. It was in my storage unit, and every time I'd go there, I'd read a chapter or something. And I managed to get through the entire book. The original story of Pinocchio is really great. It's good reading. I recommend it. Some things don't make sense. And of course, Disney screwed up the story a lot. The Blue Fairy appears in the book a lot more often, and it's way more interesting. Pinocchio made it into a sentimental affair. It's a beautiful movie. The Disney Pinocchio is Terry Gilliam's favorite movie of all time. You know, he was the Monty Python guy, the animator, the American. Anyway, he loved Disney's Pinocchio, and it's great. When you watch all the drawing of the water and everything's hand-drawn, of the ocean, it's fantastic. It's great animation. Any movie can only do so much with a book. I still haven't seen the 2 new Dune movies. I guess the second one is better than the first. I wish someone would just do AI or put in still pictures with the Dune audiobooks. So you get the entire book, and then you get AI and still images to illustrate the story. That would be great. I hope people do that. It needs to be done with Lord of the Rings, Dune, Pinocchio, The Wizard of Oz. And if you think the movie version is accurate for The Wizard of Oz, read the book. There's so much more to it. And in the last year or two, I actually found out that The Wizard of Oz has a lot more going on than I ever thought. I didn't know the basis of the characters, but now I know they were based on something. I just found out today. I didn't even know that L. Frank Baum had a niece named Dorothy who died 5 months after she was born. So he named Dorothy after this child. I had no idea. No one ever told me that. I guess no one knew. Back in the day, you used to have to go to a library. Remember those? Now you just type something into the internet. I used to spend an hour in the library just to find out one thing. I'd go to the card catalog. I'd look up the books. I'd have to go find the books. Then I'd have to open up the book, look for the thing I was looking for, or look for anything that would be useful. My goodness. I tried to research scholarships in high school using the library. That was failed. I eventually got my scholarship many years later to art school. Okay, so what I was talking about was I need a skill to pay the bills. I need to take my life into my own hands. I need to gain power over my own life and not rely on anyone. Part of making videos is what I talk about can actually be heard by people. It's the biggest audience I have on the web for anything I do. Okay. So I've got YouTube, and on DeviantArt, people actually look at what I post, so that's amazing. Instagram is starting to go better for me since I've been posting. It just takes a while, but that's an uphill battle there on Instagram. So I did it on DeviantArt, where I started with nothing, and through posting every day, I was actually able to get over 1,000 followers. That took years. I finally did it. So I'll do the same thing with Instagram. See if my method works. Through constant posting, through different times of the day, and writing in the description box, and mentioning other things I do on the web. So I cross-pollinate. Okay, so I have Facebook, YouTube, DeviantArt, Instagram. I'm on Zazzle. And I'm on Fine Art America. And I can't get access to my account. I can still look at my page, but I have credit card problems there. I lost my credit card and replaced it, and then I tried to reactivate my account and it didn't work because I want to update the site and put new art up, and I can't do it, so it's frustrating. So I'm on ArtPal, I think, with about 10 images. So I could do that. The thing is, with Fine Art America, I actually get sales. It's also known as Pixels.com. I don't know why they changed a perfectly good name. I have no idea. And there are other websites to put my art up. I can put my art up on Instagram. I'll start doing that. I look at people's pictures on Instagram and it doesn't do much for me. It's just not engaging. So I hardly look at anybody else's photos. It's pictures of their apartment or places they visit or their cat or dog. I want to see art. I want to see fantasy worlds. And I want to see women. Okay, so I'm getting ready to go to the coffee shop where I'll sit there all day and I'll look for work, try and make money on the web again. I didn't even play Hero Wars yesterday. I have to do some of that today so I don't go mad. So there's a lot going on with the Wizard of Oz and Alice in Wonderland. Alice is more about England and Dorothy is more about the United States. Literally. What can I say? You have Wonderland, you have Oz, you have Middle Earth. They all have maps. They're all fictional places that were mapped out somehow. You can trace the adventures of Alice. I don't know if there's a proper map of Wonderland. I know it was made into a D&D module. And then today maybe I'll mess around with the Keep on the Borderlands. I want to try and play it through solo. So I made a character yesterday. Maybe I'll do something with that. There's a Dragon magazine on Internet Archives. They have all the issues there. That's amazing. They have Cerebus, the aardvark. So I have my research cut out for me, don't I? Okay. Oh, thanks for watching. All I have to do is make any kind of video and I get hits.